This is Joe Crosby, host of Music City Giving, a podcast where I interview leaders and volunteers behind Nashville's nonprofits, foundations, and charitable organizations. I'm so excited to share my interviews with people from our community who have devoted their lives to helping those in need. You'll hear from people who are passionate about feeding those who are hungry, those who care for animals, those who advocate for women's and children's rights, and everything in between. We truly live in a giving community, and I feel honored to help tell these real-world superhero stories. Here's a short clip from episode 1 that will be launching on Tuesday, January 7th. If you enjoy the podcast, please like and subscribe. And be sure to visit the website to learn more about upcoming episodes at musiccitygiving.co. That's musiccitygiving.co.
Swimming is so relevant to everyone. I've found that anyone in any stage in life can get in the water and it helps in some way. And so, I love the thought of people being runners or hikers or whatever well into their 70s and 80s, but realistically, a lot of people stop doing those activities, once they get to a certain age. And swimming, it doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what your mobility is. You could be injured and you can use the water. You can be completely fit and use it. It's great cross training for people who aren't swimmers and are doing other sports. I talk to people a lot about, like, if something aches or if they need to like mix up what they're doing or whatever, being in the water is the best thing for that. I've just seen where anybody is able to get in the water and it can, you can make it apply to what they need. And so it's a lifelong thing. You're off your joints. There's no gravity. So people like our swimmers who have disabilities can be as clumsy as they want in the pool. And it doesn't matter, and it gives them the freedom to be able to move however they want to. It's something where you can really measure your progress. I've found that a lot of people really like that. It's very obvious to tell if you're getting better at it. And people kind of feed off of that. It keeps them coming back because they see where either they're not as out of breath or they're learning how to do more strokes, or it's just not taking them as long to get to the other side, or whatever it is. Even if it's a fear thing, they're able to see that they're doing more than they used to when they weren't putting their faces in the water, or they weren't comfortable taking their feet off of the floor of the pool or whatever. So it's really easy to see that you're getting better at it, and there's a million ways to measure that progress too. We specialize in swimming, and then on top of that, teaching swimming to people with special needs. And then on top of that, providing an experience for the rest of the community to be a part of that.
That was a clip from my conversation with Ellen Crosby, Executive Director of the Nashville Dolphins. The full interview will be available on Tuesday, January 7th.